Repanse de Lyonesse!
The mother of all crusading is here. The lady is here to kick a face in for Mel Gib Elf, right? We're over here. Mogan the Devoted needs to patch up. We're gonna bring him back for a period of time, or we can leave him close by. Yeah, she'll be ready in a few turns. We'll leave those two close together. We're gonna bring out our agents to go after more of them, and hopefully to take down a few more of these blasted wood elves. They have taken lands that do not belong to them. They're quite rude, and we're going to show them some proper manners, the only way we know how, through great violence and vigorous thrusting of our spears. Okay, Akatine, you're over here. Boston, I shall give you a thing, a new building. Oh, look at who's close by. That's a really powerful army. It's a very veteran army, and I'm not a fan of that. Let's have a look around here again. Tolson, let's see now. I'm gonna give you Sanctuary for one. I'm going to give you that tavern because I'm sure you could use a little bit of public order. Repanse de Lyonesse, she's busy doing her own thing. We've got Sir John the Crusader, who's finally moving up here. He'll be here in a few more turns. We can use him to really punch a hole into the Wood Elves. Oh, a big, gaping, viscous hole filled with sap and whatnot. I don't know why I'm being like that. What's wrong with me? I don't know. Anyway, well, let's go over here to the Orc Mountain and take it. It shouldn't be too difficult. Thankfully, their garrisons are very tiny whenever they're out of their blasted woods. So who cares? The Fey Enchantress, she'll be ready in 5 turns. Very well. And over here, we've got Tancred Beast Slayer, who's currently rebuilding. Dorian, I shall give to you the latest mantle. All right, you're nearly ready. And for you at rank 14, do you have a vow? You got one more level to pick up. Cool. Devastating charge for more damage in combat. And Luanlianka, he's going to head on over to... Oh my, who's over here? Escora. They've got 2 armies. One is quite weakened. I like that. The dwarves are helping me. I could let them keep his lands for now. That would be a good way to have a border between me and the Imperials. I mean, look at all that they have over here. There's a lot of them over by Altdorf. Hopefully, our good friends over there, the Empire, will help us out because we're fighting the greatest evil that has blighted this land. The greatest of all evils. Okay, I've built everything that I can build up. There's like nothing left. Nothing more for me to build up. I can't tax the location, not right now. There's no proper buildings. And I've gone through all of my armies, so I believe we're now ready to end our turn. I think we're finally done doing what we need to here. There's Albric. Albric is close by. I'm not going to let him ambush. That feels... Well, I could... Actually, hold on. How far do you need to move? You wouldn't be able to make it to that army. I'm going to let you wait behind the walls, which means we probably need to move up north eventually to go after that other army. But we shall see where they go. I'm sure they might come after me. And I've got a lot of money. I could actually fund a pretty big faction if I wanted to. I wonder, would anyone like to join me in some grand war? Are you helping me fight? No, you're not helping me fight. Let's have a look around here. Lothern, I don't need your help. What about, let's see here. Where are they at? Ah, here we go. Oh my God, where are your armies? Reichland, what happened to you? Why are you so weak? You're rank 41. That's really low. They were completely defeated. The Golden Order's more powerful. I mean, they're a more top tier force.
Welcome to my private study.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you a big old gift of like 20,000 gold. Enjoy. They're gonna love that. Okay, then over here we'll talk to these dwarves too. I'm gonna give them some money. That's one gift. I have so much money, I could just give them whatever. I could give them... Oops, I meant to come back over here. Yeah, there we go. Have your chest of gold. We crusade, we become rich. You should learn from us. We are mighty and profound in our ways. Profoundly awesome. All right, I think we're ready to end our turn. There's not much more for me to do. Lord Forest, you. More woods. I hate it. They went after one of my garrisons. Pretty rude. And they're currently besieging Marienburg. 3 armies total. That will not be easy. But Albric is over there fighting. I'll have to move up now to try to stop a few of them. We'll come over here to go after that other enemy army. Luanlianka will head on down. And we'll head over to the Massif Orcal to easily take over that location. It's a minor location, so we can easily occupy it. Another one belongs to me. Let's replenish and help things grow. After that, oh, you've gained the blessing of the lady. Quite good. All right, you'll be ready in 4 turns. Even if they take it, I mean, we're going to be able to limit them heavily. Okay, you failed to take that. Can you go after? Yeah, you can. How much time do you need now? But upon, I did summon the Green Knight. He'll be here for like, what, 24 more turns? I wish it was just permanent. Just let him stay. It's a grand evil war. All right, we're going to bring Sir John over here. I'm going to let him just march on up. He's got a lot of movement. I mean, we've got like every buff under the sun for that. I can't run out of gold. It's just way too much. All right, I'm gonna give to her, let's see here. Lionhearted? No. We shall give to her Shield of Thorns. For the Paladins, we'll give you Devastating Charge. That's a huge charge bonus. She's got 3 Paladins under her thumb. It's pretty awesome. Level 15. There we go. And what else do we need, my friends? Crater of the Waking Dead. Ah, indeed. We shall take that storehouse, and over here, what more do we need? Yeah, we'll take that Venerate the Lady. Let's see. We've got Flesh to Stone. Very, very good. And I think that's roughly what I want. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think we're all right with our current turn. I've moved nearly every army that I can move right now that isn't currently replenishing. There will be a lot of that going on, and we have a crazy enemy army on the way. Hopefully they will go away. I highly doubt it. I wish the Empire was more powerful, but they are not. Well, who's over here? Who the hell are you? Norska. It's an ugly banner, by the way. Huh. I don't like it. Again, we won the big fight, but we have more fights to fight because we have Wood Elves in our lands. I don't really care what else they take. I just want these lands back. A new turn, and we've got some more technology completed. You've blocked Mogan. How rude. We've gained more money from iron mines and gold mines. Thanks to our technology. Let's go look at what else we're working on right now. Steel furnaces. Okay. 15% more income from industry and 8 more armor for all knights. My God, the power is overwhelming. All right.
Ready to serve.
Let's go over here and try. Oh, too low of a chance? Understood. What about you? Too low of a chance? Huh, all right.
Lord.
Mogan's still patching up. You've got 1 turn to go, Repanse de Lyonesse. And Tancred, you'll be ready 1 more turn. What about our good buddy? Oh, no, he's ready to go. John is about to go hit Bretonnia. Anyway, let's go over there. I'm going to bring up another army to go help out up north. Margot can come help out. And while that's happening, I've got to be careful because these guys can move towards us. And it would be better to... Oh, shoot. That's actually really challenging. Oh, you animals. They're all going to Marienburg. Oh, I hate every one of you. Okay, we'll do what we can. We'll have to estimate our losses if we lose Marienburg and hit down here. At the very least, most of their armies are up there, so strategically we have the advantage. Keep in mind, I'm the one who has their power base back at home. If I lose everything here, I would still be okay. It wouldn't actually faze me. I mean, look at how much power that I have. It's unreal, man. It's unreal. Take what I can, upgrade what I can. Massif Orcol, we'll upgrade that now. The Southlands Jungle. I keep forgetting how far we've conquered. It is amazing. And over here, that would give more armor for everyone. Right, I was building those in like every capital. That way we could stack up the armor. That's why we have so much armor now. Like over here, my Battle Pilgrims will have 80 armor. My Men-at-Arms have 72 armor. Oh my God. Wow. I cannot believe how much they have. Incredible. No wonder they're not dying as fast. Despite fighting a bunch of nasty archers. I mean, they do have like magical weapons, so that makes it pretty hard. All right, we'll move you. I think we're done for now. There's not, like we're still recuperating from that previous attack. I could build more armies, but that would be like way too much to manage, and I already have a lot. So I'm gonna keep to what I have right now and see what I can do. I'm gonna move you a bit closer. There we go. A stranger coming by. Oh, you know you can always trust a stranger, especially here. No, you can't. All right. One army moved over to Grungzin. I don't know where they went to after that. I don't know if they like moved away or what. That was kind of weird. I guess they moved back. We still have a lot of armies all in one location. I should have left it to its fate, but that's okay. We're going to come over here and take on Pitiful. Easy to take out. So we're slowly getting our lands back. We're slowly beating them away from us. And we're going to go take, let's see, over here at Tancred. What should I take? I'm going to let you move up now, Tancred. And then I want the Fae Enchantress to also move up in 2 more turns. I'm going to let her do that again, I think. Well, doesn't really matter. We'll come over here to Gisero to try to help out. Right over here. Baston, you're upgrading too. You're still moving, or you're going to try to. If I could just kind of move closer, but not quite in range of their movement. At least not all of their movement. I think that would be good. Try to move about there. Maybe like one of them will want to come over here. Ooh, Skelpik. Okay, we got dwarfs all down here. I wish they would come help me out instead. That would be cool. We've got some high elves around here. They took Skavenblight, which I'm completely fine with. Don't care about that. But the pawns will head over here to the Oak of Ages. See, we got 2 armies over here, 2 fairly big ones. And I think what we're going to do now, we're going to go take Mogan. Well, no, Mogan can wait where he's at, actually. We'll let Mogan do his thing. All right, we'll take some technology from them. Oh, how to actually whittle. Wow, that's some That's some good technology there, Wood Elves. I've learned a lot. I am now better for it. You have taught me the ways of whittling.
For the lion.
No, that's not true at all. Okay, physical resistance, we'll give it to you. I've got another one, actually. Give that to you, and that should do. Oh, I've got a pretty big garrison, so yeah, I want them to come attack me. It would be bloody, but it would be better for me, probably. Actually, I don't know. That's a lot of archers. They could probably just tear me up, and a lot of hawks. Crap, it's a lot of hawks. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it. Okay. Well, we gotta go take their big tree. That should upset them. I could even try to get a peace treaty, then break it later if I wanted them to just get away for one turn. Empire, please tell me you're okay. Come on.
Friends of the Empire.
You're rank 18 now, so whatever happened to you, they just like kicked you in the throat. You're still very weak though. Yeah. I'm number 3, Nagaron's number 2, Tolson rank 4, Lothern rank 5. It's crazy how they have like the least amount, but they're such a top tier power. Ah, well. Okay, no other faction? I don't believe so, no. No.
Defender of the weak.
All right, what about you? We're gonna have you come over here and... Too low still, huh. Maybe they have like buildings, my hero's effects. Wait, what do I have on you that's impacting you? Do I have like a negative thing going on? Chivalrous, tired? Ah, well, I think I'm just being blind. Doesn't matter. I think it's time to go into combat now. Let's go and pick this up real quick. Venerate the lady, and let's head into battle right now. It's now one of those major battles where you have 40 units total, and the Wood Elves have quite a few too. Everyone is moving in because they've got to be. Repanse is charging in. We've got many enemy knights. I call them knights. They're like tree knights. I don't know. Elk knights? Deer knights? Well, they're about to go 90 knights. You can see how many they have, though. It's a lot. Our own are going to be charging in, post haste, right away. There they go. And we even have the Green Knight, the infamous protector of Bretonnia. And while that is going on, our archers are going to be assaulting these Wildwood Rangers, who are quite damaging and scary, but they're not sufficient to take us on. Elsewhere, what do we have? We've got more knights moving in on the left flank. They're going after... Did I say flank? Left flank, and they're going after a bunch of treekin and other wild riders. I'm pretty aggressive with my use of knights now. I try to just charge right in and keep them busy because, again, we're fighting Wood Elves. I've got to be overtly aggressive with all of them. Like over here, we have Pegasus Knights moving right into some Wildwood Rangers, but also archers too. We've got Henry Le Massif, who's going to be charging in, and I also brought in our good buddy, I believe it's Mogan, who's going to help us out. If I remember the right name. Yeah, Tancred's over at Canels. There's one Awakening of the Wood hitting more of them. So let's zoom out real quick and get a good eyeball on what's happening. So over here on the right flank, we have a lot of enemies that are coming towards us right now. It's pretty deadly, it's pretty bloody. And then over here is where we have a lot of our own units fighting through just a little small choke point where there's so many of them. What else do we have on the left flank? We got some more wild riders, and they're engaging some anti-large halberds. These guys can deal a lot of damage. I mean, you remember how much armor my guys have. They're actually steady. They're really good. They are comparable to any elite group because they have so much armor. I've got knights still trying to charge on through. Over here, we've got some flying knights who are still moving around, hitting many of these ranged units. There's so many of them that I've just been trying to move around, keep them busy, to keep them moving. That way we can keep on assaulting and killing. They did push us back slightly. They did some major damage, but you can see our battle pilgrims and everyone else now moving in, hitting them right in the center. Beyond that, what else do we have on the right flank? Well, we've got some more wild riders and other mounted units that are shooting at us. So we're a little bit weaker on this side because they do outnumber us, but there's just so much going on and they can move so quickly. So we're going to do our best to try to get some forces over here eventually just to take care of them. Between Repanse and Henry, I mean, look at that. We're going after one of their ancient tree men. He's about to go home. 90 Night Tree. Going to turn you into a nice seating arrangement. Maybe a good old wooden toilet, you know? Oh, what an insult. You kill an ancient tree man, a one sentient being, you turn him into a crapper. And I call this the tree toilet. He gets revenge by just like summoning up the rest of his power to form a giant splinter. Over here, our treekin fighting a lot of foot squires. That armor piercing is going right through to them, though, for once. You can see how many of them are fighting. These brave men are getting at these treekin. We're finally getting the Oak of Ages. That blasted, accursed tree. Oh, it's insipid. It's like a blasted, insidious parasite sinking its roots into the world, and we're gonna hack all of them down, because you know how I feel about wood elves. Nothing but scorn and hatred. So let's go back over here and check out the fight. Let's have a good old macro overview as we see units just moving all over the map right now. On the right-hand side, we've got Henry Le Massif and Flying Knights moving in, chasing after more mounted units. We have some anti-large units going after Wild Riders and even more infantry coming to support us properly. The one treeman is now fleeing. We've got archers moving down in the middle. And over here further, where we have more enemies coming at us, we have Repanse de Lyonesse. She's now heading after a group of stupid archers. Oh, look at her go. She's just pretty chatty. Oh, she just beheaded some people. That was pretty good. Okay. We'll keep on looking now. Over here is where we have so much more to worry about. There's just a grand amount of enemies for us to get rid of. I mean, you could see it here too. Oh, sorry. I mistook all those corpses for standing enemies. No, we've already won the battle. The battle's over. Everyone is breaking. We've taken the Oak of Ages, and we get to go home now. It's time to leave. We won that battle. Now we can leave. I'm going to occupy. Enemy killed in battle. Goodbye, Val now. How now, Val now? Now we have the Oak of Ages. We're going to call it the Oak of the Lady, the Hard Lady Wood. Oh, hold on. Wait, no. Rephrase. All right, we lost a unit. That's okay. We can get another one. There's more where that came from. Thank you, Mogan. Now we won't have to really worry about their trees anymore, or not nearly as much. That should have weakened them greatly, I hope. I hope they can't afford an army or two. That would be even better. That would make me, personally, quite happy. All right, she's got her full army. She needs a few turns to replenish, and that is okay. We'll take Venerate the Lady. Let's go look over here. The Fey Enchantress is doing fine. John will be out there later. Margot is later. Albric is going to wait where he's at. And I think we're done with our current turn. There's not really much more for me to do. I've done all that I can do. And I know we're pretty far into oh, wait. I didn't get Bordello. Oh, boy. Well, okay. I know where I'm going then. We'll go get Bordello. Well, now on a new turn, Lothern and the Order of Lore Masters have united. Now they're much more powerful. Another garrison attacked. That's really fine too. I'm gonna let Mogan go after the crag halls, I think. Can you do that? Let's find out if we can finish off what's over here. Oh man. Then we can finish off what's left of them and be better for it. Okay, Tancred, you're not going there. Sir John, you're going over here to go take out one minor army. They're very weak, so we'll go destroy them. They burned down Helmgard too. That's pretty rude.
Strike them down.
It's a small army. I did lose a lot, though, surprisingly. Wow. Yeah, we'll just kill them. Brave you are, my friends. Brave you are. Okay, we're going to colonize. Now I get to have Helmgard. Look at me. I'm the fort now. Tancred will head over here to Waterfall Palace. Margot. Oh, actually, the Fey. You're not done yet, right? Yeah, we need to go over to Bordello. Can I reach it with standard movement? I cannot. So we'll get really close to it, and we'll take it in one turn. Luen is still over here. We're gonna. I guess we could wait there. We could like move a little bit closer. That's still 3 armies, and I don't like that. So we'll wait there for right now. Let's see it. There's another one over here. Oh, it's Durthu, level 31. Very powerful. Wow. And for a Damsel of the Beast, I'm gonna give you that. Transformation of Kadan for Samuel. I'll give you Deadly Onslaught. You could use that, I'm sure. Mogan, I know you're still doing your own thing right now. We'll bring you over to the Crag Halls of Vandal. All right, we didn't lose anything completely, so that's really good as well. And I think we're just going to occupy what's here. Oh, Lizardmen, you're still quite busy, aren't you? They're going after one of my garrisons, and I think maybe if they hold out, we might have time to get over here to help out. Orion's back, my god. 3, 4 armies? That's a lot of armies. I've got Louis-Liancourt close by. Over here, Sir John is trying to patch back up. That might take a little while. We'll come over here to Montfort to go. Well, I can't really rebuild it, I suppose. I should probably move. Durthu's very close by, and that is a huge danger. So what we're going to do then, I'll leave Helmgard alone. Sir John, come over here. There we go. Now these two can work together, and he's going to be able to replenish a little bit faster. That too is good. We'll take a tap room. More replenishment. We can rebuild Montfort. And that is looking nice to me. While we do that, Repanse can move over here to Val's Anvil. That's 1. We can easily take it over. It's only a garrison, nothing major. We now have Val's Anvil, even better. Okay. We'll take that too. We'll come over here and take a tap room and more replenishment and growth everywhere we go. Ulas has been killed. She's gained her Blessing of the Lady again, a very powerful buff. And now we'll probably wait to go after the Waterfall Palace, but that is next on my target. Well, you did say you were going to, but you didn't. What a bummer. Okay, she's ready to get back into the fight again, so we're going to bring her probably over here to go take care of the Waterfall Palace. We'll let her do that. We'll get Margot to go after Bordelot. We'll easily take that over. Now we can occupy it, and we can build a few things up. There we are. Oh man, we are stronger than we were. That is some good stuff, man. All right, tier 3. So I'm going to build over here, I think, fields. Enjoy your fields. Who's not moved? Vanessa Beast Spitter. Okay. You want to steal some technology, you can certainly try to. You did it. Good job. I mean, it all adds up, I suppose. And for a commandment, we'll take Venerate the Lady. It's just a very simple one. After that, another Venerate the Lady. Okay. A third one, Venerate the Lady. Get the hint. I want you to Venerate the Lady. Yeah, take all of that. Who's leveled up? Repanse has level 40. Ooh, finally. That took a very long time. We'll get Worshippers of the Grail. More armor for my units. 114 for my foot squires. My god. Okay, Margot. She went up in power. We'll get Earth Blood rank 2. For Mercier, what should we give him? Win a battle at sea. Ooh. These are actually kind of rough. I don't know when you're going to be able to do that. We're not that far from home. Oh well. Lady's Mantle for you. Beastmen. I guess like we might run into a Beastman group or orcs too. Adelhard. Pledge to Protect. Yeah, we'll give you that. I guess I should have done that for all 3. Too late now. And again, nothing of consequence. I'm going to just let you know that now. Nothing at all of consequence. And we can just upgrade a few more buildings. Over in Pétavon, that is also true. I can't get that landmark building yet. That Peaks of Pétavon. So we'll come over here and get the basic walls. We'll get our marble quarry. We'll get a night watch, because I like having those defenses wherever I'm at. And I think we're mostly done for now, because now we get to conquer one more location in the woods. We need to go fight Darthu. We need to probably take the Ubersreich and push back over here to go take out Orion. Yeah. That darn fool went over to Helmgard and burned it down. They took some damage, not a lot. Tancred might be able to handle Darthu, but he'll probably need some help too. I could bring in Sir John. I've got a few options around me. Okay, Repanse, I'm gonna bring you over here to the Waterfall Palace real quick. You can't quite make it, it's unfortunate. What about Mogan? Mogan cannot make it either. Shoot. Okay, I'll just bring all of you close by, and we're just gonna have to try our best. Because I need... Oh man, you're kidding me. They're all out of range. So be it. I'll take care of it. Come on, please get the garrison. You did it, right? Good. That garrison's now weaker. And for buildings, yeah, we'll upgrade what we can. Pétavon, you can be upgraded. What more do I need upgraded? We've got over here Montfort. Okay, cool. We'll go build up, again, more replenishment, because it's what we do around here. Gustav, Pledge to Protect for you, my friend, and take your full plate armor. We've got Vanessa. We'll give to her a unicorn. Why not? Every damsel should have a unicorn, or something like that. All right, Albric, he's still waiting. 13 turns to go. They're still waiting up there. What's happening? They've got one army over at the fort. They've got 2 armies left over here. It's actually not as bad as it was. Orion moved out. Yeah, he moved away, and that's good. So we're getting closer to some big battles. We're just having to build up to that point. So I do apologize if you've been looking forward to more big fights. It'll just take me a little bit of time to actually get over there. And over here, we've got another landmark building, our Morceau Valley Orchards. Or orchards, whatever. And let's see. I can't wait to check out what new mods are out there. I'm really curious about that. It's been a while since I've been able to check, like a month or so. So there's usually quite a bit that's been put out. I'll have to definitely give some stuff a go. It's a really nasty battle, but we are now fighting for Marienburg. You can see them coming to us, and we're going to keep our flying units in reserve for quite a bit of time. We'll let our infantry lose whatever they need to for our victory to be exacted upon them. Here they come. It's only the initial force they have that will change, as they do have more coming down our way. Even ancient tree men are coming down. Let's have a look over here on the left-hand side. It is evidently raining. We've got men-at-arms with pole arms. We're looking at foot squires too. We even have our damsel of the heavens. And if we keep on going down, let's see, what else do we have? We've got foot squires. I mean, a lot of melee units, which I'm completely fine with. That was intentional. I didn't want too many archers. I wanted to make sure that I could just fight them. So here we go. Some archers who are going to be able to hit our poor knights and deal some extreme damage to them. Already, some Grell Guardians are being completely wiped out by these attacks. But they're standing still. And it looks like our towers are exacting a bloody toll upon them as they continue to try to break into our walls. So here they are, shooting and trying to come on up. If we keep on looking down, we can see more archers moving in. Thankfully, the Wood Elves like to actually use their archers to climb onto the walls, and that is an awesome thing for me. That helps so very much. We've got Sisters of the Thorn who are now being hit by archers. I mean, that's going to do a lot of damage to them. That's a weird technique for throwing. Sure. Take that. We've got their battering rams coming on. Oh, they're actually pretty cool looking. I haven't gotten to see those too much. Not for Wood Elves. It's 2 branch raves. A multitude of tree men. We're looking at 2 total. And if we go back over to the initial strike, it's right over here. Like I told you before, a lot of blasted archers. They're moving up. That's a good thing for me. That's a good thing for all of us here. They're moving in while my infantry are able to fight them. If we look at our infantry in comparison to theirs, let's see. Way Watchers have what? 35 armor, a melee defense of 33, a melee attack of 38. Go look at my foot squires right now. Armor of how much? 102. So they're weaker when it comes to the melee department. At least they have more armor. A lot more armor. These other pole arms are still around. Let's go onto the wall. There's that branch wraith using magic now. 2 of them total. 2 creepy branch people. We're going to move down the wall now. So who's right over here? We've got another one of their leaders just waiting, just being annoying, a Glade Lord at that. Thankfully, it's not a Forest Dragon, or that would have been much worse. Here's some more Deepwood Scouts at only a few kills. Peasant Bowmen back here. Some Foot Squires who are currently attacking Wildwood Rangers, and these guys are not easy, but thankfully, it looks like they're getting some kills. I don't know why. Rangers look a little bit like a bunch of nerds. That's just my hot take on it. Okay, we move down again. What else? We're looking at, what, Foot Squires at 52 kills. They're holding on, just barely. It's been a bloody fight. They have more archers attacking. They've gotten a few kills on my poor Grell Guardians. I think I probably forgot about them there. Again, I'm like trying to get my practice back in. It's just been a lot. I was also hoping my towers would destroy them. But over here is where they have just such a large gathering of soldiers, and it's going to be a lot for us to beat them. The Rangers alone are going to be able to change over the entire tide. They get so many elites. So what do we bring in? Oh man, check out the ride today. That is how you destroy some Wildwood Rangers. Dozens of flying knights come charging in. Holy lances or not, they are obliterating everything. I mean, just check out their health bars now. They are being eradicated. It didn't even take much. We just had to all charge in simultaneously. That is what I wanted to do. There's a nice wind blast that swept right through these stupid archers. And they still have some more infantry on the way. That one tree man has no kills. He's just moving in. Got another tree man at the front gate. We got more archers over here. Some way watchers. And you can see where we're just holding on right now. We are at the gate where the gate is opened up. They've got multiple tree men trying to cause an issue, but this defense of Marienburg works in our favor. We have heroic paladins trying to squash any type of attack at critical junctures. You could see again how they were able to come in and destroy them all. Even those spearmen, I'm sure they're getting like a bloody toll, but it doesn't seem to be sufficient. So now we can move away. You can see how many have been broken and left behind. That's a lot of dead Rangers. That's all it took for us to change that entire tide over on the left flank. Now anyone who remains is going to have to deal with a lot more. A lot more what? A lot more enemies. There's some Dryads over here. They're not so heavily armored. Only 60. They do fall apart pretty fast. They seem to have some level of physical resistance. 20%, which is actually not bad either. But our flying knights are now moving away to a new area. We can see where we're all moving to right now. Like the front gate is where we have our lovely trees attacking. And it is a good thing. Let's check out down here now. Our poor knights, yeah, they've been ripped apart. There weren't very many of them left. Here's where we need the most help. The right-hand side is where the most violence needs to be brought upon them. Let's go look over here again at the left wall, which is where a lot of them are now breaking. We do have one damsel who is taking quite a bit of damage. I don't think I noticed her like kind of in the thick of that. She'll probably be done for, poor lady. Hopefully not though, we'll see. And then after that, here comes a bunch of knights all charging in at various targets. Doesn't really matter who. They're just being hit. Archers, rangers, it doesn't really matter what they are, who they are. They're just being charged into. That's what gave me such a supreme advantage. If you're fighting wood elves, just let them come onto your walls. That just means they're stationary targets, so they have got to come in. You've got the pristine advantage of just being able to charge in. You could even cycle your charges more than I have been. We have some Knights of the Realm down here charging into these Wildwood Rangers. We've got a damsel at 156. She's now fleeing. They're not trying to get her, so I think she'll be okay. She kept them busy, out of magic, so just kind of had to do our thing. We got some men-at-arms with polearms at 29 kills. You see wood scouts are still very much here. We got some more spearmen in the front gate. You can see that the balance of power is actually slightly in their favor. We slightly have more than them, and they have tree men, so it's not like they just have singular small-time units. It's 3 tree men total. No matter what we do, we've got to do our best to fight here because, my God, it's a lot of tree men. It's a lot of health. You can see what happened. I mean, remember how they had all those units over on the right wall? What happened to them all? We came over here, we found one group that was all alone, and my God, what a misgiving. What a mistake. What a maroon. Yeah, they're gone now. And we have a few more to go after, so we're going to charge after these rangers. Doesn't matter how much damage they're able to do if we have that alpha strike, that charge bonus. See, all of them are now convening on one target. What an apocalypse for these guys. Wildwood Rangers torn underneath the heaving weight of probably creatures that weigh over a ton. 700, 800, 1,200 pounds, maybe in that range, that upper range. I mean, these are big old bestial birds. Not sure how they fly without having brittle bones, but whatever. We're not going to think about that right now. And over here, even more tree men. By God. It's a sloppy fight. But with my flying knights, look at how much we took out. We took out the left. The left only has some spears. We're looking at some archers. The right's been wiped out too. They were stampeded upon. They've got some archers over here that we need to go after for sure. And we just need to start charging in onto the walls and wherever else just to stop them. Here comes a forest dragon though. Ooh, nasty. A breath attack. Noxious fumes coming out, killing how many? 11 of our people. Here's another great eagle. They still have some units that are still surging in. Who's back here? We're looking at Orion. We've got another tree man, and tree kin, and more sisters of the thorn. So now it's just time to break them down with whatever we have. And over here, some of the tree men are taking some serious damage. They're gonna incur some losses. It's a consequence of fighting here for so long. And then you have that forest dragon way up there being surrounded. I mean, look at that health drop. Let's go have a brief look at that real quick. 3,200 right now, 3,100. It was dropping more earlier. I guess we're just moving around now with a few of our units. 2,900, 2,800. They're chasing after it. There's one tree man that's currently fleeing. How far did he get back? Yeah, he's still back here. Our knights are getting them. I've been letting my archers attack these tree men who are in here. Hopefully that's been worthwhile, not just kind of like destroying our own stuff with a bunch of friendly fire. That would be awful. Yeah, they kept sending in a bunch of tree men, so I wanted to fight them out here too, using a few of my units to kind of distract them. Well, we not only charged in, but we wasted their magic. But not only did we do that, we're going to let our towers and other things hit them, like there's a trebuchet hitting some Sisters of the Thorn, so we might lose some units, and that's a shame, but they're out there doing a pretty good job, and I'm proud of them for it. Yeah, they're fleeing away now. How many tree men do we have left over here? We still have the 2. They're much more damaged than they were. Over 50 kills for each of them. They'll probably each get like 60 to 70 before they finally get away from us. Over here, we're cleaning up the left. And you can see that their flying units are nearly done for. That Glade Lord has 100 kills, though. He did a lot of damage. He was able to do a lot. Orion's still very much here at 13 kills. We're killing a lot of these sisters who are out here just chilling out. I mean, they had a very elite army, but this is us probably depriving them of their last true army. I think after that, after not being able to take Marienburg, it'll be over for them. Being able to hold out for that long was fantastic, and being able to attack the way that we have been, also fantastic. The treemen are not breaking. They have fought for too long, and they can't win. And so it's over. A new treeman came. I mean, they're back to 4. That's so many. It's insane how many treemen they have had. And it looks like we've gotten all of them except for Orion. They've broken. So, brothers and sisters of Repanses Crusade, we are done here. We just need to take on Orion, big boy Orion. Mel Gibrian. That's what we do to him. That's how we take care of him. And he's still very much here. Unfortunately for all of us. He's at 6,200 health now, but nearly done for. We can even fast forward through that portion just because we've already won. I mean, we took out everyone inside. Now we just have some units out here attacking Orion. He's doing a lot of damage. It's probably more friendly fire than anything else, but I was like, just throw it at him. I've been pretty reckless lately, but, you know, when you're at a point of victory, you feel fine to be a little bit reckless, you know? Because, I mean, look at that guy. 1,600. More knights charging in. He's dropping quickly. It's a lot of magic you're bringing to the fray, buddy. And it's over. We finally got him. 500 health. That's what, I mean, like, that's what reckless hate does to you. But now we've won. The battle is over. Let's get out of here, friends. We won that major battle. Now we can probably push them a little bit harder. Yeah, I wanted to use my flying units to completely break them apart. That did work out. They're going after Grungzen. They could easily take it if they want to. I mean, if they do, so be it. But we managed to do that. The Chevaliers de Lyonesse are now allied to Reichlin. So we have a buddy. One that I'm okay with. And that battle will just auto-resolve. It's a minor garrison. They can burn it down if they want to. I'll be back in just a little while. You can see that they only really have one intact army. And even then, they're pretty broken up. And over here, Defenders of the Great Plan, they're doing their thing. Marius Leitdorf, he's busy doing whatever a Marius Leitdorf does. So we're pushing a little bit further, and we're doing really well. Yeah, sure, I'll join it. I'm not going to break an alliance for some minor beastmen army. If they burn down whatever, I mean, they do it then. But we have pretty much unified our lands. I'm pretty happy about that. That was a major, awesome fight. Steel furnaces, so more armor for my knights and more money for me overall. Really nice to have. Okay, let's quickly get over here. I'm going to use our paladin to try to break down their garrison if I can do so. Hates wood elves. Same. We have a lot in common. Vanessa! Oh, wait, no. I meant to click on the paladin. Wrong one. Here we go. Okay, he did it. Good job, Suede Birds. Now we get to go win. And it's a very easy win at that. So we'll take it over. And we've now taken over the entire wood here at the Waterfall Palace. I'm happy about that. I hope you're happy about that. It's been a long time coming. All right, we'll try to get some more armor. That's why I've been building these everywhere. Those like stackable buildings, oh man, they're so good. They're so darn good. Blessing gained, very nice. And Repanse is gonna head out. The Fae Enchantress, she's gonna move out too. It won't take her nearly as long to get her units up. Yeah, we'll grab a knight, a pretty easy knight to pick up. I don't want to be here forever, so we're just going to grab like one mounted group, or we could even grab some archers too. There we go. Purifier, very nice. Gained by executing captives. We have a lot of control now. What about over here at Montfort? Montfort is still building up. We're going to build up these defenses too. I mean, I've got so much growth. 319 right now. I think we're going to be okay. And then we could probably just shoot on after Helmgard. It's only Durthu, and Durthu's like pretty much all alone over here. What an idiot. What a maroon. Yeah, you know what? We'll probably go fight him. it's Durthua at the very least, so we can at least get a good battle out of it, I think. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you your Pegasus. Enjoy. Over here, we won a major battle. We lost some units, sure. I'll take a few Battle Pilgrims. There we go. I'll take one more. Bunch of holy warriors come out to play. All right, let's go on out to go beat this guy. Not impossible. Already won. I'm not worried about him, and I'm not going to fight that many giant eagles. It's going to be a lot of me running around, and I refuse. Oh man, major army gone. We have Gorsul. We do not have Arnau. I need to go up there. I'll probably get one of these guys to go up there. And Luan Lianka, I shall give to you, my friend, Guided by the Lady, Chivalric Code. We'll take that for now. You do have a lot of knights. Very mighty knights at that. Bordelot has now been upgraded. Over here, we got a new ability for Mogan. We'll give to him Chivalric Code. He too has knights. And Genevieve Beaumont, we'll give her Impenetrable Health. For our Lancer, our Paladin, we'll give him Woundmaker. Another Woundmaker for Dorian. And for that commandment, we'll take Venerate the Lady, as I always do. And we can probably end our turn now. We should be pretty good to go. Well, actually, hold on. We're going to fight one more battle. We got Durthu to fight. Because I want to try to push in and take out what's left of them. Once we destroy them, I'll feel content with what has happened here. Now we're taking an Imperial fort controlled by a bunch of wood elves. The walls are completely destroyed, so here's what we're going to do. Our foot squires are going to move over here onto the right of the wall. In the center, we're going to have our battle pilgrims. On the left, our knights and flying knights and our leaders too. We're going to come in and fight them. It's still going to be a costly battle just because of what they have, and they are defending, so that can be kind of a pain tactically for us. There's another tree man they're bringing in. They're using some magic to buff up their units. Wyson's wild form upgraded. That's a big waste of magic. Here comes our flying knights now. We're going to be going after their archers. I was going to use my own archers initially, but why not use flying knights? And that's how you get rid of them. So that charge bonus that we have here, 65, that is dispensed between our melee attack and our weapon damage. That's why it's so important to raise that as high as you can. And that's why if you get it high, you get to just cycle charges, man, and it's really good. What else do we have? We've got a Lord now flying in, and you know who that is. Doesn't get stronger than that guy. I'm just sending him right in with our Damsel. They're using some ranged attacks. That's going to hopefully result in some friendly fire, but here comes my knights. It's going to take some time to fight through them all. They're still wood elves. We can never forget that. Always wood elves. It takes time. Block of Doom right over here, dealing some damage. We've killed their Way Watchers, but they're bringing up some spears now, and those can stop our poor knights in their tracks. Let's go have a look down here. Busy battle pilgrims. Doing what a battle pilgrim does best. Shouting racial slurs at a bunch of wood elves. Ah, you pointy ears! You look dumb! Hey, handlebars! Anyway. Knife ears. It's like a bunch of... We could like start going through a list of like wood elf slurs while we're here. I think that would be constructive. And Durthu's here too. I mean, there's a lot here that we need to worry about. But yeah, it's okay to hate wood elves. I don't condone hating anyone, but a wood elf, what are they truly good for? Oh wow, they know how to comb some moss on a tree. Wow, that's really, you know, fancy, I suppose. Just kidding, it's not. So let's see here. We could call them, trying to think. Crap. Call them crap. All right, guys. We need you to start dying. Just every single one of you. All right, we nearly got them. We're over here. We just saw our knights shift on over. We got some war dancers who are left. They only have one kill. We got a paladin. We've got our lord here fighting too. We go look elsewhere. We can see that we've hit a group of their Winterheart guards who are still very much alive at 12 kills. Our battle pilgrims are fighting them. They have a few archers left. We've killed most of them. Our foot squires are now moving in. Let's go watch this battle play out for just a minute. Oh yeah. Battle pilgrims, I believe in you. I believe in every single one of you, kind of. No, but if you have one for the wood elves, feel free to share that. We can call them tree fuckers. I mean, that's a big one. That's a pretty good one. All right. Now it looks like we've won. The Winterheart Guards are at 41. They've killed 22. Good for them. Tree humpers. We got, you know, fairy fornicators, cock ears. We could call them rabbits, fairies, flower eaters, tree huggers. I mean, there's like just a multitude that we could work on. And I'm sure some of you will get creative with that. It's only about the wood elves. I'm okay with a bunch of, you know, high elves, but wood elves, nah. 32 kills for them. And if you look at Durthu, he's actually fleeing now. He's got 40 kills. They encircled him and they did a lot of damage. So now we just need to get rid of one more. But the battle is over. We've won everyone. We just have to take out this small encircled group of wood elves. Oh, watch them all die. Art. Exquisite. I've been playing too much Vampire the Masquerade. Speaking of, don't forget to check out my RPG channel. It's called Kazwin. And I played through Dragon Ball Kakarot. Now I'm playing through Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I'll be playing other RPG games, newer ones as they come out. But also some old ones, old classics that I love. Like right now, Vampire, but it's over now. Let's move on. And a victory for our team again. All right, I'm gonna occupy it. Home Guard now belongs to me. Tree Surgeon, Durthu, is now defeated. Savior, gained by reinforcing a friendly army. That's a very powerful thing to have for just reinforcing. Wow. That has got to be new. I don't remember seeing that before. At least not before, you know, the last update. Which I've gotten to play for, what, 2 parts now? The last one for Repanse and the current one? Yeah. Okay, spread public order. And done. Home Guard, rebuild yourself. Oh, we're so close to beating them. We are very close to taking them out. Tancred, you'll take immortality. Don't really have a choice in that. Just take it. And now we get to patch up for a minute before we pursue more enemies. We're on to a new turn now. The Servants of Chaos have been destroyed. And we didn't take Ilhart. We were close to it. I think they'll take Karaberg without me doing that. We're just here to witness the fall of one major enemy faction. Oh, right. They do have Arnau, which means we need to start moving out there too. And that is what we are going to do. The pawns will head over here to the fort. It's not a major fight, so we'll just kind of auto-resolve that. I did not know that I'll lose foot squires through doing that, though. That's a shame. And what more will I let you take? The companions? Yeah, sure, take them back. They're meant to be back in your group. After that, Mardigol will move up. Lewin will move up. We just need to conquer, what, one more location, and we will be good. Yeah, now let's find out what's going on. Wait, actually, what's going on up here? All right. We've got Nakai the Wanderer actually doing well and taking over pretty much all of Norska. Holy crap. What else do we have going on? The Dark Elves are still evidently around. Oh, but look at that. Lizardmen are kind of pushing up north a little bit. The High Elves seem to be pushing. The Dark Elves are pretty much contained. They're not going to be going anywhere. Okay, so Throg was able to kick out Nakai, but Nakai was able to take lands over there. Yeah, I see. All right, so you're over at Arnau. Throg is over here. Throg would make a great enemy for sure.
Lord of Bretonnia.
Albrecht will move up. We're getting even closer. I wonder if they're even fighting them. They could be. Who knows? All right. The Empire has Karaberg. And yeah, I think we have pretty much everything that we need. We don't need Grungzent. I don't want Grungzent. I do want Gisero, so we'll come over here and take Gisero back and colonize that. So now I have all of Bretonia back under my command. We just need Arnau, and we are done. I mean, look at how much I've oh my god. When you just look at how much I've conquered, it's pretty unreal how far we've really come. High Elves are doing their own thing over here. They're fighting their own war. Hoha, more technology completed too, providing even 12% more weapon strength for sword infantry and knightly units. Brick, old man, there's your lowborn militia. Let's go over to Arnau. It's our final fight. We get to fight Durthu. Then it's all over. It is a very dirty battle, one filled with violence, and we even get to kill them before the statue of Sigmar. He's like, oh yeah, killing wood elves. I agree with you, pal. But here we go. They have a paltry force, but it is all that they truly do have. We're moving our entire army forward so that we may be the ones to destroy Durthu. Good job, Albrecht. Repanse did her part. We were even able to defend Marienburg, and that was an awesome victory that allowed us the victory that we have now. They were a top contending power, and they have been broken. They fought too many factions, and that was just a really bad idea. Here comes a group of Pegasus Knights right now, heading right through to them. That's going to do some damage. They're using magic from their Shield of Thorns, I believe. And there they go. Our army's still moving in. We have infantry that's on the way. Our Pegasus Knights are just charging right in because they're mad. They're crazy. That's what they're here for, to intercede on our behalf. Magic is just bombarding them everywhere right now. It was a fairly chaotic battle. It was meant to be. There's a comment of Cossandora. I just kind of wanted to go crazy with it. So that's what I did. That is truly what I did. And we can see now that we've got the advantage on our side. We have numbers, we have power, we have magic. They're using some magic on their own, but if you look at what's happening over here, our infantry is now charging right in. So for anyone who's still here, they're going to be dealing with a lot of enemies. And we can watch the big juggernaut here that we are, you know, firmly ready to finally break down. I mean, it's freaking Durthu. I remember playing Durthu. Durthu was fun. Durthu is a lot of fun just because he's just a freaking monstrosity that's able to kill so much. It's pretty great. All right, there's a flock of doom. It's not bad. It's not a bad flock of doom at all. Let's keep on looking around here. Their dryads are going away. Their treekin are relocating right now. They've got some, what, Sisters of the Thorn. That's where they got their Shield of Thorns from, who are still moving and hitting us. These other ranged units, they're currently running away. Most of them are now dead. You're watching the fall of a bunch of wood elves. There's nothing better than. And what a cool picture too, just watching how beautiful the terrain is, how beautiful the lances are, and flying elves. Always gotta have flying elves. Okay, where's our boy Durthu at? He's over here. He's looking pretty done right now, yeah. Kind of sidestepping around. He's looking a little bit unsure about what to do. As for what's left of his forces, there's not a lot. We're just hitting what we can. Like, here comes a bunch of knights. They're going to go after those sisters, but now we're going after some treekin. The treekin are fighting some battle pilgrims, and there's a little bit more blood that must be shed, but here comes some more rail lances. Well, that's going on. We got good old Durthu well over here. Still fighting some battle pilgrims. I mean, he's got that crazy AoE ability that just shoots right through so many units. It's a lot of damage. He's got some tentacle whips. Oops, didn't mean to actually turn like that. But... and that blade. It's a wicked blade. Oh! Haven't seen that one for a little bit. That was wicked. Okay. Then we have, again, treekin and more sisters who are just holding out barely over here on their own. It's not going very well. We have some more flying knights who are on the way. Over here, we've got Durthu still fighting, doing his part to annoy. I mean, it's what he's good at. There's another attack hitting more of our units. I wonder how we're going to deal with you. I guess we're just going to group up on you. It's crazy how long it takes to break him down. But between having Outbreak and the Paladins coming after him, I think we'll take care of him eventually. It'll just take a minute. Treekin are finally going away. It took some time, but they're now leaving. We've got more units chasing after what's left of their forces. I knew that going after Durthu would take a long time, and just surrounding him, well, he'll eventually break. Much like that. Like now, he's gone. And we've won. Now we get to move on. Our last victory. We did it, everyone. The Woodland Crusade is now over. We get to go back home. We have reconquered Bretonnia. Repanse is now greater than any previous champion of Bretonnia. Let's go. There is a decisive victory for all of us here. We shall occupy. Now we have it. I don't know what they have left, but the Wood Elves are done for. So what do we get to do? Well, I suppose we get to look around. They have just a little small force, but the Empire is going to destroy them. Let's just have a look at what we've done. So we began out over here. we began to conquer. Those wars took a long time. I wanted to conquer more, but I didn't want to, you know, betray my allies. We came over here to fight a bunch of dark elves. That took a very long time. Lizardmen too. We didn't have to go up north, so we came all the way over here. We united with our homeland. We were able to reconquer all of Bretonnia. I mean, we did some incredible stuff throughout our entire campaign. Repanse was a lot of fun. I would play her again, to be quite honest. Probably in Vortex, just to change it up slightly. But let's have a look real quick. 60 regions owned, 27 provinces owned. I mean, look at how that just begins to unfold down here. We slowly just begin to make it work out. And it is work, but my God, do we ever do it? We'll fast forward a little bit. Emmanuel Posner killed. Vlad had that bug where he just like wandered down here. I remember that being reported. Hopefully it'll be fixed soon. There's been a few strange behavioral bugs, but you could see how we just kind of cut through the entire desert. And then we had to fight the Greenskins for a time. That took a while. Then we had to kind of go back down and get ready to fight other locations. We were still fighting some fragmented forces belonging to the Tomb Kings. And I didn't want to go too crazy with that. I mean, the amount of wars just kind of happening. Turn 80 now is where we're at. We still have other factions who are still here. Lockwood took some land. We had to get ready to go over to Estalia and go after lands up there. Things were pretty grim for everyone involved. And you could just see that we finally began to break out into the east. We began to fight lizardmen, a lot of lizardmen. I mean, later we fought some dark elves over on the Isles, you know, Malice Darkblade and all his goofiness. And so we push. Now we're at turn 130, or we're just about there. There we go. Now we're there. That's when we really began to break down into the lizardmen lands. I mean, we destroyed them. You've got a very comprehensive campaign. I mean, each part is fairly long. It's action-packed. It's been a very action-packed game in general. We had to go over to the islands. I mean, I had to slow down a little bit over here. That's when things are getting a little bit slower for me. But we were still able to do a lot. Lockwood was able to do a lot too. You could see the shifting powers up north. They're just going crazy. The Wood Elves are beginning to conquer a lot in the mountains. They're attacking Bretonnia, which is a huge problem for all of us. We're at turn 160 now. Or we're about to be. I mean, a lot was just happening per turn. The High Elves did incredibly well. They took out a lot of Lustria. They did a fantastic job. We finally conquered the Dark Elves over to the east by 164. And that's done. Then I had to spend a lot of time trying to move over here. So now we can kind of shift upwards and look around. We were able to really maintain some hold'em lands up north. We unified back at home. You can see that the Empire is getting the crap kicked out of them by Wood Elves. I mean, the Wood Elves were dominating until we came in. 184, 186. We're just fighting the hell out of them. But between us and the Empire, there was no chance for them to win. I mean, at 190, look at that. We nearly conquered everything in Athelloren. We're about to get what's in Athelloren. They have, yep, we got all of Athelloren. The passes belong to us. We're pushing them out everywhere. The Empire's taking what belongs to them, and we have Arnau, and we're done. 197, 60 settlements held. We only lost one. Let's see here. Factions encountered 130, destroyed 18, most wars 10, income in the millions. We killed 89 lords. Let's see. Recruited only 2, by the way. I had to disband a lot. I really wish that wouldn't count, but we destroyed how many? Let's see, 1,532 units. I fought 99 battles total, 33 personally, 66 were auto-resolved. Let's see, not as many siege battles, which is good. 96 victories. Let's see, losses, only 3. That was a siege battle defeat and minor blah, blah, blah. And that's it. We did it. We executed over 17,000 captives. And that's it for me. And for all of you too. Thank you for watching. Let me know what campaign you want to see in the future. We are going to finish up with our Malice Darkblade and our Deathmaster campaigns and then move on to new campaigns, which will be quite a bit of fun. Until then, everyone.